Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Praise Him all day for what is and what was. Take hold of your iman. Don't give.
Now, the wisdom of forgiveness, we can bring about like three things why we need to forgive. First and foremost, it is a sign of being merciful. When you learn to forgive other people rather than take revenge, that is about the only way you can actually show that you are merciful. It brings about peace and lasting reconciliation between people, and it fosters friendship between enemies. That's one of the wisdom, or some of the wisdoms of forgiveness. It shows that you are merciful. It also fosters friendship even between enemies. The Quran says, idfa billati hiya ahsan fa idha alladhi bainaka wa bainahu adawatun ka'annahu waliyyun hamim. Repay evil with good, so that the person between whom and you have enmity, you become like the best of friends. And you observe very well, there's nothing that brings enemies together better than forgiveness. Revenge entrenches more enmity in our hearts. Revenge makes us not to forget the hurts and the harms we have done towards one another. But forgiveness is so powerful that people who thought they should kill each other, they will begin to forgive each other. When one person says, look, I should have taken revenge, but I decided to forgive you. And that other person, no matter how hard-hearted that person is, the power of forgiveness is such that the person's heart may melt and the person be touched by your magnanimity and by your willingness to forgive that person. The second wisdom of forgiveness is that it increases honor and prestige of the person who forgives. You are going to be honored some more. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. In fact, it's a sign of maturity. It's only a strong person that can forgive. Forgiveness is not for people of dishonor. Forgiveness is not the sign of humiliation. Forgiveness is honor. It raises the merit of the forgiver in the eyes of Allah, and also in the eyes of the person that has been forgiven. The person will respect you some more. There's a hadith that says, وَمَا زَادَ اللَّهُ تَعَالَى عَبْدًا بِعَفْوٍ إِلَّا عِزًّا. Allah does not increase a person who forgives except honor. If you can forgive, you are going to become honorable. That is another wisdom in forgiveness. Like I said, forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. Somebody has done something that is terrible and you decide to forgive that person. That doesn't mean that you didn't know what to do. That doesn't mean that you are powerless. That doesn't mean you are hopeless. That doesn't mean you are stupid. But it means you are superior. It means you are more matured. Then the third wisdom of forgiveness is that, according to some scholars, such as At-Tabari and Qurtubi and the rest of them, they said forgiveness expiates. It's a kafara for the sins you have committed. It's a kafara. As you forgive somebody, Allah forgives you, because it's a form of charity. Forgiveness is charity. Forgiveness granted to another believer of Islam comes from taqwa. It comes from a quality of those who fear Allah. If you don't fear Allah, you will not be able to forgive. But if you can forgive, Allah will forgive you too. That is the essence of kafara. So we have mentioned three main wisdoms of forgiveness. Number one, it fosters friendship between enemies. Number two, it's a thing that is going to give you more honor in the sight of Allah. And number three, it's a sign of piety. Allah is going to forgive your own sins too.
Give thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars.